Electronic spreadsheet. So in this video we are going to talk about electronic spreadsheet. It is a humongous time saver. I did with spreadsheets before, but because of tax laws changing so much, you have to keep track of ACE, that is adjusted current earnings, and AMT, that is alternative minimum tax, and 4 or 5 other methods of reporting. And updating would take 4 or 5 hours. Now with one button, the information just rolls over, and it is said by Terry Rogers, consultant data-centric solutions went cover. So very first we will go through the introduction. As in our daily life, we may have come across a list of items in tabular form several times, like when we go for shopping. For example, the shopping bills, the school annual report card. These tables with rows and columns are called spreadsheets. If we have to tabulate or analyze means to examine the data for the Indian team's performance in a cricket series and submit a report as part of our course evaluation. We will perhaps take a chart paper and design the project, write a report and submit it. That's the way we have done it all along. The project may completely cover all aspects of the series, but we are not happy with it. This is because the project report is static. We cannot make dynamic analysis using this paper report. How do we then get attention of our audience? Welcome to the world of electronic spreadsheets where we can do all these and much more. Let us see how. A spreadsheet. A spreadsheet is defined as a large sheet which contains data and information arranged in rows and columns. There are different spreadsheet programs available. Some are proprietary, like Microsoft Excel, Lotus 123, etc. Others are free, open source like GNOME, Office Spreadsheet, Numeric, KOffice, KSpread, OpenOffice.org calculation. Spreadsheets, also known as worksheets, also allow us to perform detailed analysis on numerical data. Data is entered in a cell which represents the intersection of a row and a column. The most powerful feature of a spreadsheet is that it automatically recalculates the result of mathematical formulas if the source data changes. A spreadsheet can help us quickly record and manipulate a large amount of numerical information and share it with others in a wide variety of forms. Since MS Excel, an integral component of MS Office, is one of the programs which has all these features and many more, we have taken it as a spreadsheet program. So how do we start a spreadsheet program? Starting a spreadsheet program. To start, follow the steps given below. The very first, click on the Start button on the taskbar. Second, click on the Programs option in the pop-up window. Then third step, click on Microsoft Excel in the MS Office. A blank spreadsheet as shown in the figure 4.1 is displayed. As you can see here, like this, a spreadsheet will be displayed. At the very most top, that is the title bar. As you can see it here, at the top, that is the title bar, and below to that, at the third line, that is the standard toolbar, and next to it, that is the formatting, and the very first cell which is selected, that is the active cell. Whatever you write here, it will be represented in the active cell. Now, basic spreadsheet elements. Workbook and Worksheet. Each spreadsheet file is known as a workbook and is stored with the default extension of .xls, that is the extension of MS Excel documents or files. Each workbook can contain many sheets, so various kinds of related information can be organized in a single file. Each workbook can contain up to 255 worksheets, but by default it displays only 3. Worksheet is the area where the data is stored and the work is performed. Extra worksheets can be added as and when required. Now the next is what rows and columns and the cells. The rows in a worksheet are numbered from top to bottom along the left column of the worksheet, like A, B, C, D, E, F. The total number of rows in Excel are 65536 and the total number of columns are 256. Columns are named from A to 4th. The rows are numbered from 1 to 65,536. So what is a cell? A cell is the intersection of a row and a column. A cell is identified by an address that consists of the column's name followed by the row number. For example, the first cell is referred to as A1, which indicates that it lies at the intersection of the column A and row 1. This is the active cell. The active cell is ready for accepting any action or input. A small group of contiguous cells is defined as a range. The range is referred to by writing the starting address of the cell in the range. For example, A1 colon A10 can also be referred to as, we can call it as A10 ratio A1. So like this, a cell which is marked as, which is the active cell, which is selected, that is the active cell. Whatever the data or info we enter, it gets entered and the active cell